Your name. Yes. Right. Recorder. I record. I see you. Ooh, I see you. I see you. You know what I'm saying? And just so people, listen to me now. I'm on two different platforms right about now. Right about now, Tasha, Oscar. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I do. Y'all coming into the service right about now. Y'all just don't know. Big. If this is your first time in the room, this is the other way to go. If this is your first time in the room, Ryan, where are you? You should knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? If this is your first time in the room, please put in the comment section that it is your first time in the room. Yes, indeed. If it is your first time in the room, jump on in. Let me know if it's your first time in the room. So I can welcome you. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you into this room because what is going to happen right about now, we're going to talk about Mother's Day. Right? We're going to talk about Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day. We do just congratulating. Um, that was B Jazzy. Then we have lovely Patricia. Then we have Be Inspired. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Congregation, please come on in here. Let's get our little self together. Uh-huh. Right? Let's go. Or you a mother, or you a mother. You know, some years ago, I read a book for my daughter called, and it said, "Are you my mother?" That was the name of the book. Really, that was the name of the book, and it was called, "Are you my mother?" I think if I look in a container, I'll find out right about it. Hi, okay. Um, why? Because I read the book to her. I don't know. I wanted to educate my daughter. But anyway, this is why we're here. Are you a mother? You ask me why. Why don't ask we don't ask them with a question? You know what I'm saying? It's over here, over here, over here. Say hi to me over here. I'm over in YouTube lab and I'm over here. Ah, my goodness, the beautiful thing. I'm over here, over here. So listen, so you over here, you can't hear the music. You over here can hear the music. Praise the Lord, somebody. But let me tell you something. There's a question right here. Are you a mother? Are you a mother? If you're in this room and you are a mother, please answer in the comment section that you are a mother. If you are in this room and it's your first time in the room, come on in here, say hi to me. I say hi back to you. Then you go right here and you say hi to somebody else. Well, please put in the comment section that it is your first time in the room. So what we do, we make this congregation a little bit familiarizing themselves with each other. Say hi to somebody, and then we go over here and we press the share button and record of somebody. We let somebody know. Come on into this service. Let's talk about it. Mother, Brian, are you here? 'Cause I feel like I don't want to change my address. You know what I'm saying? If this is not your first time in the room, yes, indeed, happy Mother's Day. So let me talk about this. I want to talk about Mother's Day. Yeah, I want to talk about Mother's Day. So you go to the gym. Is Brian still in here? If Brian's in here, y'all know the deal. We got a church door. There's some people that be going out of church and they just been peeping through the window. No, but you're very much welcome here. This is a loving space for you to come on in here. You want to come on into this room and let me know. Uh-huh. Francis Therese, no, Francis, oh, Teresa, I see. Right? So come on in this room and we just gonna because we gonna go into our blessed be the name of the Lord indeed. So if y'all see me looking this way, it's because I have another platform going on over there. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I have another platform. So I have two platforms going on over here. Rose, how are you today? Right? So this is the first hat. So I want to talk to Alexis, like what is up? Let me tell you something. Mothers, happy Mother's Day. Mothers. You see, when we talk about mothers, we're not only talking about those who biologically give birth. Well, that's the title that came with this, okay? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We're talking when we say Mother's Day, right? When we talk about a mother don't when we hear mothers, we're thinking that you literally gave birth to a child. Like you carry a human being in your body. Like, my God, if you take a moment and visualize this, you carry an entire human being in your body. How is this? Woo! We need to just like, whoa, we need that's a lifetime achievement award. Okay. I don't care who, what, when, how, who, what, why. Okay. The point is, as a biological mother, you carry a child in the body, in your womb. Your womb is here, but that child form out into your image, your entire image. So you carry an entire human being in your body. So guess what happened? Those women, we call we are called the strong ones. Okay, the strength of a mother. Okay, we not only got strong, we not only strong, but we got strength to carry an entire person, hands, feet, toes, brain. You carry somebody. Anybody visualize this? Is there anybody here who visualize the fact that we carry an entire human being? Because the moment that came to my realization, the moment that came to my consciousness, I know I did carry a person. But the moment I got to a point where I got into a full consciousness, hello, somebody, full consciousness that being a biological mother, praise the Lord, a biological mother, that I came to full alignment, like, oh my God, my consciousness hit where like, oh, carry a whole person inside my body. Somebody come get me. The day I realized that this was really factual, that this was a real thing, let me tell you something. I saluted my mother to the highest power when I got to this full consciousness that I carry a whole human being. Burger Baby was just here. She has 3 boys. Bless you, ma'am. How many children y'all have? Russell. Okay. Russell, if you're a father, your time is coming next month. But if you're a father, that means there's a mother somewhere for you and your children. And when we come to a place of consciousness to know that we, as biological mothers, carry our human being inside of our body. Ooh. We learn the conception story. Ding, ding. And if we open our consciousness to the conception story, somebody, y'all better come on up in here. Huh? If we open our mind to the conception story, because the conception story is facts. And if we open our mind to grasp this concept of conception, we will learn to respect each other a little bit more, Star. We will learn to respect and love and show kindness a little bit more, Marie. If we grasp the concept, just grasp the concept of this. We grasp the concept of conception. In this Mother's Day, if we grasp the concept of conception, then we will acknowledge Mia, we will acknowledge mothers, biological mothers, a little bit more. We will salute them a little bit higher. We will not look down at anyone in this biological status because that's the whole lifetime achievement award. Because when we learn this story very early, somewhere in life, we learn this story of conception that says there is a little thing called a sperm, millions of them, and we learn a thing called the egg. And should I be teaching this? I'm going to tell y'all because we want to raise this level of consciousness, right? And if we understand this conception story that says, guess what happened? What happened is there is a release. Y'all want me to preach, but I ain't gonna preach. I'm not gonna preach because I ain't no preacher. Okay, Patty, I'm not no preacher, but I'm gonna tell you something. If we learn this early, we will understand there's a concept that built up where we should be giving respect to women. Women are life bearers. Women are life bearers. And biologically, when we got into the process, y'all know I don't gotta give you a detail of the process, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't have to give you a detail of the process. Patricia, I don't gotta give you a detail of the process of how this conception thing starts. But let me tell you something. When we as women got into the spot, become mothers, and millions of little species, millions of little species that released by God own self. God said, I'm about to release millions of little species. Boom. But it's only one that's going to do the job. Only one that will do the job. And sometimes God is like, I just need one. I just need one. I just need one. God is like, I just need one. And that's why God is like, I need one. Because that's what those millions won't have the strength. Millions cannot get over here, right? Because millions come, listen to me, somebody. Millions can come after you, but there's only one going to win the slot. Somebody, Zeta, somebody, millions can look at you. Millions can play the lotto. And millions is only one. Million can play. Millions, and it go with the same basic concept of conception. Millions of sperm got released. Millions of little people. Millions of little species got released. But it was only one. Should I tell you about this conception story today? Why we should acknowledge mothers? Should I tell you the story? Why we should acknowledge mothers? Should I tell you the story? Yeah. Millions of species got released, and there was one little thing called a little egg sitting in the corner waiting like, hey, you see me. I know you're watching me. I know you're watching him, Juliana. I know you're watching me. And let me see which one of you is strong enough to come even try to say hello to me. Oh, Mom. Let me see who's going to reach the mark. I'm like, hey, girl. Somebody. So when you go through the process of releasing all of that, and then like they merge, like bam, here we go. Hey, men, y'all know, y'all need to learn this. Y'all know, you're like, I lovely lady. So many of your men out there, you're like, see a nice lady, you're like, hi, lovely lady. But so many men, and ladies like, ay. But it's going to be only one. There's going to be only one that's going to hit that spot. One. You're like, oh my God. Oh my God. One. But let me tell you something. By the time that all them species, all of them, somebody gonna get tired. Strongest of the fittest now. Strongest of the fittest gonna come in and like, hey, it's you. I got a sign to you. Oh, somebody. Somebody. They're like, I got a sign to you. Hello? 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 There's going to be that one man. This message seems like it's going to go somewhere. Alpha King. There's going to be that one man and that one woman that's going to produce life Let me draw closer to you. Did y'all just hear what I said? Somebody. Mhm. There's gonna be that one man and that one woman that's gonna bring forth life. And you see, when God said, I release those specimens, like, go on over there. Let me see which one of you is the strongest one. Go and say hi to that, that egg over there. And let me tell you something, what we produce, when we Peter, when we get that one out of million, one out of millions, one strong man. Hello, is there a strong man in the house? Is there a strong man in the house? Lynn. Lynn is like Lynn. Lynn. Okay? Is there a strong man in the house? Because you see, it takes one strong man. One man that's persistent. One man that's determined. Because it's that we as ladies, we just sat there like we didn't do nothing. Baby, we didn't do anything. We, as the egg, we sat there, we didn't do anything. We just sit there and just look lovely. Yeah. Ella, we sit there, we look lovely. Mm-hmm. And that one man, one, is there a strong man out of all those species that's gonna hit that spot? And when they hit the spot, it's like, hello, we're gonna make greatness together. We are gonna create world leaders. We're gonna create doctors. We're gonna create lawyers. We're gonna create teachers. We're gonna create great people of this earth. We're gonna replenish this earth. Yes, let's go. That's the one that got assigned for you. Sometimes we're like, oh, no, that's the one that made it. That's the one that got that's the one that was assigned to you to bring forth a world leader. It doesn't matter what world leader we got going on. The specimen that hit that egg, Sammy, that made it together to create that one person right now, honey, it was a sign. Get it? It was an assignment for that one out of those millions floating. There was only one strong one that made it to the lovely egg that was sitting there. And you see that lovely egg that sat there? This is the result. This is the result of that egg. Okay? They're called mothers. What if it's a twin? Baby, it's still that one strong man. Oh my goodness. Huh? Twins. Oh, you want me to talk about twins, baby? I got twins in my family. My mama gave birth to them. My mama gave birth to them. My mama gave birth to them twins. So, but I tell you what, either way you look at it, it was one strong man out of millions of those specimens that got released. Millions of them got released. My father was a strong man. Mm-hmm. My father was a strong one. Whatever specimen that was in there, like, listen, daddy, here you come. And my father, like, I am strong enough to give you twins, lady. He came on in, and then like, Brahma, I'm going to give you a twin because I'm coming with full strength. And my mama held up her strength to produce twins. You see, when we talk about, let's talk about something right about now. Who is this that says, so what about twins? Sammy. You see, let me tell you something. You see, if you look at an egg, because you see those specimens went to the egg and like, what is that? Let's visualize for a second, because I might have to just build an illustration, but I don't want to waste my egg. Illustration is, go in your mind. Illustration simply means that an egg sitting in there, looking all cute, and wondering which of those specimens coming to knock that shell. Because the egg shell is so hard. And imagine you got to pierce through that egg. Carmita. You got to pierce through that shell. to get to the yolk, because now an egg got a lot of layers. Woman, because when I think about mothers, I get so emotional because we got to come to a place of consciousness. I get emotional just thinking about my own mother who carried twins. Twins. Okay? So when I say twins, I mean more than one. And I get very emotional when it comes to Mother's Day because consciously we're not seeing this picture, and consciously I see the full picture of this. So I get very emotional when it comes to Mother's Day. Because when we look at an egg, a regular egg, and this little specimen that look like it don't even have a body. Not saying no judgment now. But this little specimen, like, and this egg, solid egg, sitting there with layers, hard shell. And inside a hard shell is another layer of protection. Man, you got to protect these women out here. Another layer of protection is in the egg. Because I really could show you this thing. I really could show you this illustration right about now. And inside that shell, there is a next layer. Yeah, share this live because I feel like my spirit is telling me to show you this illustration because a lot of people is not conscious of what it is when we talk about biological mothers. Because we're going to go into the other mothers, but we want to talk about biological mothers because this is very serious. Share the live, please, and thanks. Share the live, because I want today, I want to teach us, because this is a teaching platform. Either platform is a teaching platform. It's a teaching platform, and when I start teaching something, I get very emotional teaching about because it is so real. The sense of teaching is so clear that my heart gets overwhelmed when I have to teach that. Okay, my heart gets overwhelmed, and it's so much of a teaching platform that we come on in here, and I want you to come in with the expectation to learn something, to teach something as well, because we are students and teachers at the same time. We are students and teachers at the same time. Cookie, okay? Pepper sauce. So I'm really going to get this illustration. I want you to come on in here. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, because I want to do an illustration on this Mother's Day. I really want to do an illustration on this Mother's Day. Before I get overwhelmed, y'all, I start crying. Y'all just come on in this room and share the live. Please share the live before I get overwhelmed. And then I start crying. And then you're like, oh my God, she's crying, and all sort of stuff, right? Share the live. Let people know that I'm going to do an illustration of what it is, of how to define a mother. Hi, your name. You don't have a name right here. I want you to share the live, and because I want to define what it is I want to give you the definition of a mother, of a biological mother. I want to give that definition of a biological mother in an illustration, because there are different kind of mothers, but I really want to talk about biological mothers. I want to give this illustration. I'm not sure who that was. I want to give the illustration of what it is to be a mother. In a very visual. I want to give a visual definition of a mother. You don't have a name. I'm alive. Ooh. Come on in here. I want to give a visual illustration. So yeah, just excuse me. I'm gonna get my spirit is saying best regard. Come on in here. I want to give, please share this live. Because today is not just you see me with my Mother's Day hat, but it's gonna get very deep. Okay, it's gonna get very deep in here, and I'm gonna show you something. I want to give you the definition of a mother. SZY. I see you. I want to give you are you a mother? Oh, well, Samuel, that's not you. That question was not for you. I, Samuel. I want to give an illustration, the meaning of a mother in an illustration. So we can be conscious of who is a mother. And we're talking about biological mother because I'll go into the other mothers. Who is a biological mother, Miss B? I want to give you this definition. So please share this live. Come on in here. Please share this live because, like I was saying, we're going to go back into the moment of conception before my heart gets overwhelmed and I start bursting out in tears. Hi. Before I start bursting out into tears, I would like for you to get into this place where I'm going to be teaching you something. I'm going to teach you Jean. I want to teach you something of who is a mother. And we're touching the base of biological mother. Who is a biological mother? And I'm going to teach you this on a literal, with an illustration, using an egg and a needle. We know the concepts. We know the story of conception, don't we? Please put here, yes, you know the story of conception. Please put in the comment section that you know the story of conception. Barry, Michael, you know the story of conception. And if you know the story of conception, I'm going to illustrate it for you. 13. That one right here is funny because that 13 mean a lot. So you might have made me cry with that number 13. Okay? Let me see who is number 13. 13. What is 13? Hi. Yeah, I can't hear my music, but yeah, I can't hear my music. I'm gonna get my stuff, but in the meantime, let me play some music in the meantime. Yeah, I know. Come on in here, listen to this music. My scripts allow me. I said self, I said yes, self, we're gonna do an illustration. We're gonna do an illustration of the conception story. In the meantime, hold on, let me pause. Shanda. Come on in here. We are going to talk about mothers in a different light today. Different light. All right. All right. That we are going to do. Hi, Shanida. All righty. Mary. Good morning. We're going to talk about mothers today. Okay. And I'm going to talk about mothers in a different light. I like teaching in a different way, and different people learn differently. But for us to be a mother, okay, yeah, let me compose myself. Um, anywho, this is my praise hat. Um, mothers. We're going to talk about a biological mother, and a biological mother is a title that you get. It's a lifetime achievement award. It is a lifetime achievement award. We must celebrate mothers, and I want to raise the level of consciousness when we are talking about mothers. I want to raise the level of consciousness when we're talking about how to define a mother, how to define a biological mother. I want to raise the level of consciousness in that. I want to define this level. When I raise this level of consciousness, is a definition I'm giving you that is plain of how we as women, because every woman is not a mother, of how we women became mothers. Thank you. Of how we women became mothers. Okay? There is a whole process of us women who became biological mother. There's a process within that. And that process is so plain. It's so plain that we don't even acknowledge that it's so plain. It is so plain and beautiful. Thank you. It is so plain and beautiful that we don't even know that it's so plain and beautiful. That when God, we know the story of conception. We learn the story of conception since we're like probably in middle school. Probably 12. We learn the story of conception. Little specimen go over there and they went floating. And when they went floating, they found this lovely egg sitting there. A lovely egg sitting there. Yes. And all those specimens just going and they going and they floating. But out of those millions of specimens, one, one, God will release a thing, but there's one out of those specimens going about his business, that's going, and that's like, look at that lovely egg over there. Ah, my goodness. Which one of us gonna make it? But it only take one man. One. Okay? It takes one out. Imagine a man releasing something, but there's something about that man. I'm just saying. Man, you release, God allow you to release millions of those little specimens. Specimen. Be specific when you go with an intention, okay? The word got a meaning there. Specimen. Okay. God allow you to release millions of those little specimens. But out of those release, you see how strong you are, man? We are together, men. We are together. You gotta understand this concept that we are together. This is a woman. No, as a matter of fact, better yet, this is a woman. This right here, this bowl is a woman. Where are you, men? You are coming in. You're coming in like this, like a container of needles or something. And you're coming in. This is a woman. This is a woman vessel. And you see that lovely exit in there? See that lovely exit in there? Mm-hmm. And you got released with all those specimen. That simply means that you are strong men. You are strong. Men, you are strong. That you carry millions of specimen. But all of them not strong enough to tap right here. You get there they're like this. Ding, they just go here. They just like, they just do like this. Because guess what? They see that creation. They see the egg in there and they're going after it. But one say, uh-huh. It takes that one smart man, one smart genius, one smart specimen, one of them, because we all geniuses, okay? But take that one like, wait a minute. If you're all hitting this lady like this and you're all falling down, let me see another way out to get in there and find that. You think that one who made it to the egg didn't know? That one man, okay, that one man was hitting, going like, oh, so y'all all just hitting this lady, boom, and y'all all falling over. But I got a different way. You got to come up with a strategic way of how to do something. And what he did, he jumped right in there like, oh my God. Here you are. Boom. Found it. Oh, so here you are. And you know what that one little specimen did? That one little specimen, that one man who thinks strategically, okay? The one specimen, because they're all going, but there's got to be somebody thinking logically, strategically, wise to say, if all of them going and they're all falling down, what else can I do? You got to do something different. Man, you got to do something different. And here goes that little specimen. Ding, 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 ding. Here goes the lovely head just sitting there like, mm-hmm. And here goes this one specimen. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, oh, if I keep on knocking that egg, something seems like it's about to happen. Ding. Oh, wait a minute. You know what happened to the egg? The egg like, ooh, I make a sound again. Ding. That one sperm is hitting. Ding. And when he made that sound on that eggshell, because this egg is hardcore. Let me tell you, don't underestimate a woman. Don't you ever underestimate a woman. Okay? You see this shell right here? Mm-hmm. We protect it. But you see this egg? This sperm keep on knocking. I said, it is you that I want. Bam, 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 bam. And the more you knock this egg with this, I'm using a pin. as the sperm, the more you knock this egg shell, what is going to happen? It is going to crack. No, you're not cracking us as weak vessel. Honey, you're not cracking us as weak vessel. The more you knock this eggshell, you're not bringing us down. Let me tell you what you're doing. You are going to go in and produce life. When you crack this eggshell, bram, here goes this needle, right? You crack. And the more you're cracking it, right? When you crack it, what happened? Bam! You just like, I'm going with full force now because if I keep on, like, it seems like if I crack it, you just going a little bit, like something is about to happen. And guess what happened? You see that? Y'all see that? It made full force. It's like, I'm going in stronger now. Bam! You crack. It's like, oh my God, I cracked the egg. I wonder what else I can do. And the egg and the sperm holding a conversation. And because you see the egg, we women we just sit there like, let me see what you got. We just say like, let me see what you got. What you coming with? And that little specimen sitting there like my life diary. Yeah, that specimen was like, I cracked something. That's when I say hi to you and I see that you blush. I see that you're like, oh, so you're the one, huh? Bam! I'm gonna show you know what that specimen do. It kept going, bam, 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 and cause a little opening. Hello, seven edge, parlay. It caused a little opening in there. Y'all see that? Uh-huh. It don't take a lot of opening. It don't take a lot. Men, it don't take a lot. It'll take a lot to bring me here. Okay? Well, those specimens, yeah, they fail. But for my father to bring me here to help produce me, he made a crack in the egg. Hello? He made a crack in the egg. And what happened? He's like, he wiggled himself right on up in it. But I'm going to tell you something. It don't stop there. It don't stop there. Because you see, yeah, I think this is a joke. It's not a joke. When my father made a crack in the egg, hmm, and he went on in there and he realized, oh, he got substance. Don't think this is a joke. Amen. A man that won. Okay? When my father went in the egg and realized, oh, this woman got substance. We are women of substance. I said, we a minute. This woman got substance. See, look at my mama. Like, this egg got substance. You see, the egg got layers in there. You think I'm playing? Hmm? This egg got layers. Y'all think I'm joking? Zoe, you think I'm joking? I want to show you. Crack that egg open. Voila. Voila. Substance. Woman of substance. Don't lower your worth for anything. You see this eggshell? Because after my father cracked that eggshell, there was a layer of protection in there. You're coming in a woman's life. You're coming in to protect her. Huh? Here it is. You're coming in to protect her. There's a layer of protection in that woman's womb. Elena, you coming in to protect that woman, and inside of that eggshell that you're like, oh, she's so hard, blah, blah, blah. There's a layer of protection. You see, God knows how to prepare us as mothers. God didn't just put us like the little substance from the egg. God didn't just leave us like this. God put us layer up. God gave us layers. And what happened, darling? You came in, and inside that layer, It's not only that people. There's so many things in there. You got the yolk in that egg. Not only the yolk in there, you see that white part of the egg? Do you see how many layers, Marcia, do you see how many layers we carry? I'm just checking. Do you see how many layers we carry? Man, do you see how many layers a mother carry? Because a mother started out as an egg. We started out as an egg. And we carry this layer. But you think that could beat us up like this? You think you can scramble us up like this? No, baby, we came in full force. And just the same way we came in, what happened? Somewhere in there, there's a chick, a baby chick. And that is how we come in. We carry a life, Tyler. We carry life inside of us. We carry an entire human being inside our body. This is what's inside of an egg. See this? We carry an entire human being inside of our body. So guess what happened? The Lifetime Achievement Award goes for biological mothers. Biological, it doesn't matter where you were born. Biological mothers around the world today, the Lifetime Achievement Award goes to you. I see it goes to you. The Lifetime Achievement Award goes to you. Okay? Just how we come out as this egg. Okay? We carry life. We are the one that bring forth world leaders. The Father, yeah, you did that. You are the one that forced in. You're the one that put in. You're the one that add in. But we're the one that carry in. Uh-huh. Miss Lady. You're the one, Father, they're the one that put in, but we're the one that carrying that life. We are the one that go through the changes. We're the one that says, guess what happened? This person instead of me go pick up everything about me. No, this, yeah, the DNA. You carry DNA, but the father release and we carry. The father release and we carry. Hi, David and Garcia and Garcia. The father release and we mothers are carrying life. I don't know what it is. Okay? This is the father and a mother. So on this very day, as a mother, let us define mothers as life bearers. Just the same way we have layers, because don't underestimate this, honey. Because you know, if you eat egg, y'all know you can scramble up the egg, boil the egg, omelette the egg. You can do a lot. So guess what happened as mothers? You see the concept, follow us? We still could do a lot. Come on, listen to me. I need for you to get the clear explanation of what I'm saying to you today. The clear explanation of a mother. The clear meaning of a mother. Just the same way as the egg. We started out as the egg. And what you have to do with the egg? You have to do all sort of stuff. You have to do all sort of things with this egg. Here goes the egg in here. And I'm leaving the shell in there so y'all can see. This is the egg in there. And you have to do all sort of things with this egg. Y'all gonna make fried egg, scrambled egg, boiled egg, omelets. So guess what's gonna happen? As mother, we could wear different hats, baby. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't believe me? Watch. We could wear different hats because the concept of an egg never left us. Mm-hmm. We go. We are the mothers that's going to church. We're nice. We're going on off with the church. We got a nice little church hat on. We take that off. We put on another one. Yeah. Hello. We put on another hat and we show up, darling. I diamond. We show up. We show up and let you know that we mothers, we stand with power. We show it and say, we mothers, we stand with strength. We stand with dignity. Uh-huh. We mothers, no matter how you think that we are going through stuff, we stand with beauty, darling. Mhm. Yes, we do. Don't let the hard shell fool you. Because inside of that is beauty and strength. What? Yeah. But I tell you what, man, do not leave us out there. You came in. It is you that came in that gave us the title of a mother. I'm just saying. We didn't get that title by ourselves. We did not get the title of a mother by ourselves. It is you. Men, it is you that gave us that title. So why leave us? Hmm? It is you. This egg. Okay? It is you that gave us the title. We did not just get up and be like, oh my God, I'm a mother. No. To get a title of a mother, it was given to us. I just illustrate the process, okay? It was given to us, so we walk with grace. So we walk with grace. And because there's some men that leave us hanging somewhere to hold some title, we got to take this beautiful hat off, mhm, and put on another one. Brother. So you see, we play the role real good. We got the role real good, Denise. Mothers got the role real good. Give us some respect. Give us some respect. Give us some love. Show some grace. Show some kindness. Show us that we know what it is to be a biological mother. To be a biological mother. The single mothers out there who got to keep on switching their hats over and over and over. We keep on switching our hats. Mm, we got to keep on switching our hats because of what? Irresponsibility or other circumstances. Any way you look at it, we still mothers. Yeah? Any way you look at it, we are still mothers. Because a mother title can never leave her. The title of a mother can never go away. Okay? A mother will always be a mother. A biological mother will always be a mother. No joking it. Because at the end of the day, you know what? Earlier today in the live, we had a mother that was going into labor to have her second child. And she came in. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I'm on my way to the hospital. I'm like, what? So I'm like, ooh, ooh, what happened? She's like, I'm on my way to the hospital to give birth. Yeah, I'm on my way to the hospital to give birth to my second child. And I said, what are you having? Do you know what you're having? She said, yeah, I'm having a girl. And why I celebrate her so much? Because now another egg is about to open to give life, to bring forth another human being. So here we go being fruitful and multiplying in the natural sense. Mm? So let us put some more respect on what it is to be a mother. Yeah, let's get it together that a mother, a biological mother, hold a lot. We hold a lot in here. We hold a lot. We carry a lot. We bear a lot. They're telling me to resume my life, so I'm gonna resume my life. I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna be right back. Who's that? Low top girl. Let's resume my life. Okay, they told me to resume my life and what happened. Yeah. So don't lower yourself with your title. Okay, don't lower yourself. Know that you mothers, you have done well. You have done great. You've even done well. You have done great. I give salute to my mother every single day. She's no longer here with me, but I carry her legacy. Okay, I carry my mother's legacy every single time. I carry my mother's legacy with me. I take it with me. My mother's legacy is everything to me because when I came to that place of consciousness, knowing the amount of children my mother carried, ah, the amount of children that my mother carried. You know, how many times my mother, how many times my mother, the egg, how many times my father, not find another egg somewhere like, oh my God. Okay, you know how many times my father like, oh, okay, I see another egg. I see another egg. How many times my father's like, I see another egg. And my father continued to be the strong specimen. My father continued to be the strong specimen over and over and over. My father continued to be the strong specimen that continued to see another egg. I'm like, oh my God, there she is. Oh my God. Let's see. Hi, nice lady. My father continued to be the strong specimen. And over and over and over and over. And then they produced me, right? And then they got to where they produced me. Oh my goodness. I'm like, but there were so many eggs before me. There were so many eggs before me. And because there were so many eggs before me, because there were so many eggs before me, oh my God, I'm like, how is this like, oh my God. So I told them that when I learned, uh-huh, when I learned, when I got to a place of consciousness after conception, and I look at my mother, I look at my mother. Before my mother left some years ago, I look at my mother in a different light. I never looked down on my mother. My mother was the greatest of all time. I always look at my mother as the greatest of all time, right? And when my consciousness, when I got an awakening of my consciousness of what it is to be a biological mother, that's when I had my daughter. I had my child. And when I had my child, the place of consciousness hit me that I'm a mother, right? That I'm a mother. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a mother. And I look at all the siblings that I had, and me with my one, I had only one. At that time, I had my one. At that time, I had my one little daughter, and I'm like, oh my God, how did my mother have all this? I'm like, how did she have all this children? And I can only carry this one, right? I'm like, oh my God, how did this happen? And I celebrated my mother to the highest level. I celebrated my mother to the highest level until her last breath. Until her, no. Sorry. Withdraw. Not to her last breath. Until the last day I saw her. I celebrated my mother up to the last day I saw her, which was a Sunday. Which was a Sunday. So Sundays for me get really emotional sometimes, especially Mother's Day. Mother's Day get very emotional for me. Um, yeah, I get very emotional on Mother's Day because the last time I saw my mother, it wasn't Mother's Day. The last time I saw my mother, it was on a Sunday. Yeah, it was on a Sunday. The last Mother's Day I spent with her, she had her great grand with her. We went to church together. We dressed up, and she had her children, and she had her great grand. She had me, and I went to church with her great grandson. That was the last Mother's Day I spent with my mom, and the last Sunday I spent with her. Why am I weeping at? Why you gotta say that? Why am I weeping at? The last Sunday I spent with her was just like so beautiful. Like spend time with your mothers. If you're sitting here and you still have your biological mother, spend time with your mother. Spend precious time with your mother. Your mother's heart is big big enough to know that she started out as an egg, and you started out as an egg, and here you are speaking on behalf of her. Love on your mother. Be the best version of yourself. And if your mother is no longer here, know that she's here. She became your angel, right? She went back. She didn't went back to be an egg, but she just went back to a small place because she couldn't go back to be an egg. She went back to a small, quiet place. Yeah. So that's how you do that. Go back to the let their mother go back when they're no longer here. They go back to a small, quiet place, right? And then that's where it comes in where you become godmother and grandmother and all those other mothers come in there and adopted mother and foster mothers and all those other mothers. But it all started out with a biological mother somewhere along the line because when you become a godmother, a biological mother came from this. You become a godmother and then you become grandmother, adopted mother, foster mother, church mother, right? And all the other mother. And once you become all this mother Patricia, you become all these other mothers. And you're still wearing a hat. And maybe you become the church mother. And you're going to wear your hat certain way when you become the church mother. And you become the godmother and you wear your hat a certain way, right? And you become a foster mother to the children that need mother, right? And all this good stuff. You become adopted mother for children who need a mother and all these great things, regardless of what mother title you hold. It started out as an egg. It doesn't matter what title of a mother, of what position you hold, what title you hold as a mother. It starts out with an egg, with just a little egg. Okay? Let us not doubt. Let us trust mothers when they show up. Let us give mothers respect when they show up. Whether you are a biological mother, a godmother, a grandmother, a foster mother, adopted mother, a church mother, Whatever title, wherever the title of a mothership you're in, hold that title very dear. Okay? And when you're going through this scramble up and all of that mixed stuff and all of that stuff, just hold on to strength. Hold on to strength. Men, don't leave these women out. Don't leave these women out. It is you. Men, it is you that gave us the title of a mother. We came in as women. We came in as women. But it is you. It is you that came in that gave us the title as mothers. Okay? It is you. Stand with these women out here. A woman should not be wearing different hats, going. We should not be switching hats because what? Of irresponsibility. We should not be switching hats, going. We should not be wearing our hats different way, going. We should not be doing that because of irresponsibility. We should not be doing that. Okay? I got to a point now where not only I got so many mother titles. Level of mother titles is just on my shoulder. It's in my heart. Different titles like biological from being a biological mother, Cruz, from being a biological mother. I got so many so many mother titles came below that. So once you become a biological mother, so many parts, so many positions hit you. And I became a biological mother. And when I became a biological mother, I just became different mothers, right? The only mother that I did, well, actually, in a sense, I became a church mother because so many children in church, when I used to go to church, I became like mother figures for so many young girls, so many young girls, and even young boys. They have their biological mother, but I became a church mother. At a very young age, I was a church mother. I I was a church mother. I was a biological mother, right? I was a biological mother. I took off the church mother. I was the other mother, right? And then I took that one off, and then I became that mother, that sport mother. Then I went out and I'm feeling I became the sport mother. I was the mother that showed up at school. I was the mother that showed up at school. I was the mother that says, I'm here. I was the mother, the school mother that says, listen, my child is this, and I see another person's child. I was the one that was taking another child to school. So I became a school mother. I became these mothers. I became the mother around the world. I go around the world and I became mothers with children in the village, right? I became mothers in the village. And even when my mother was no longer with me, I felt as if I was her. I became almost like the mother to some of my siblings, right? So what happened? I felt as if I had to be putting on like different hats when I had to talk to different siblings. Yeah, when they're different siblings, I gotta be switching my hats. Yeah, sometimes my hats go in different ways. Yeah, sometimes my hat tilts away. Sometimes I don't know if I'm wearing the right hat. Yeah, sometimes I look and say, which hat should I put on today? Should I be this fascinating? Should I sit there and hide my fears and my tears with this hat? Huh? Should I be that mother that hiding my tears and my fears and my flaws and my failure with this hand? Should I show up as the boss lady saying that, hey, I'm a mother of this business? Should I show up this way? But I can't. That's what it is. I'm capable and I'm able. Mothers, you're not alone. I cried for my mother this morning and for other reasons. I cried for different reasons this morning. We can do this. We can do this. Mothers, I want you to define yourself not only as the scrambled egg, but define yourself, mothers, as life bearers. Define yourself as the one who holds the power, the one who carry another human being. Yeah? Show up today, mothers. It's not about you saying Happy Mother's Day fluidly because we get to the point now where we don't say these things so fluidly. It's not about we get about we wish our mothers Happy Mother's Day and we buy them roses and balloons and we say we're gonna take you out to dinner, mother. We get so used to doing these routinely stuff that we don't see the real deal, the real definition of a mother. Sometimes we as mother don't want to be taken out to dinner for Mother's Day. Sometimes we don't want roses for Mother's Day. Sometimes we don't want a balloon for Mother's Day. Sometimes we don't want pearl for Mother's Day. Sometimes we don't want a gift for Mother's Day. Sometimes we don't want a little gift for Mother's Day. Sometimes we just want to sit quiet, rest. Sometimes we just want to take off all those hats and take off all those capes and rest. Have you ever thought about that? Yeah. Have you ever thought about, I don't need to buy my mother nothing for Mother's Day? No. Maybe I should just allow her to rest. Rest and listen to others. And for those of you mothers who have gone on to glory and now become earth angel to your family. For those of you who have missed your mother because they're no longer here, they are your earth angel. They became your angel. Acknowledge their time that they spent with you. Why if you have to? But for those of you who your mothers are gone, right? They- You no longer smell their perfume. You no longer smell their good cooking. You no longer taste their cooking. You no longer say, Mom, Mom, Mommy, Mother. You see? When we become mothers, we got so many titles. We say, Mom, Mom, with so many names. We got to call so many names. And if your mother no longer here and you don't have that person to call mom, there's always somebody. I want to encourage you today that there's always somebody that you can say, Mother. When my mother left, I had to go and say, oh my God, who am I going to say mother to? And I said, right? And I had godmothers. I had church. I had a church mother. I call her my godmother. And then she left. I'm like, oh my God. So I became the little girl with no mother because there was not another person filling those slots, right? But then I got my godmother. I do have a and I still have church mothers. So either way you look at it, audience, people, congregation, either way you look at it, there's always Best of all, there's always a woman in the slot to be called a mother. There's always a woman in the slot for you to call mother. Don't call your wife mother. That's number one. Men, don't call your wife. Don't call your wife mother, mommy. Don't, please don't do that. No. And women, don't call your husband daddy. No. Okay. Women, um, you no longer listen. You no longer have your mother. There's always a woman in position to do that. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, that was one of my baby that I raised. Not my biological. That one of my baby that I raised that called me to say happy Mother's Day. So see, there's always I told you I have so many I have different mother types. I do, I have different mother types. I do. So that is that is how that goes. Yeah, that is how that goes. So over here, over here. Know that there's always Emmy. No, Emmy, you had a baby. Emmy, you back. Emmy, what happened? Emmy, hi, Miss Tina. Miss Tina, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Like Miss Tina, right? Oh my God, Miss Tina, I'm talking about the levels of mother. And I get really emotional on a Sunday. I get very emotional on Sundays, but I get very emotional on because the last time I saw my biological mother was on a Sunday. And I get very emotional on a Sunday and I get very emotional on Mother's Day. Right? It wasn't even Mother's Day that it does happen that Mother's Day is on Sundays. And I saw her Mother's Day that year. And the last time I saw her, it was on a Sunday afternoon that I saw her. And Sundays for me, sometimes my Sunday was just like, "Arr." My Sundays just be sometimes my Sundays just be shaky. 19 mine went 2005. And it seemed like it was just still yesterday. Like 2005, and it seemed like it was still yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, like why is it like it was just yesterday? Right. And life just but I was saying that even though our mother's gone, there's always a woman. There's always a woman that's in position. There's always a woman in position um, to play that mother role. Our mothers cannot be replaced, but there's always a woman to play that mother role. Yeah, you went to lunch today? Oh, yeah, for your children. There you go. Christine, I was telling this story earlier that I was laying in my bed. I'm like, I'm just gonna lay in my bed. And somebody called me. My brother called. I got blessed this morning. Okay. I'm not nobody's not gonna take me out to lunch. Somebody blessed me with lunch and dinner. Like, oh, you home? I'm like, yeah. My brother's like, you home? I'm like, yeah. Like, okay, I've been here 30 minutes. So I thought he was gonna bring me like a little container of food or something because I was just like, oh, I'm just laying here in my bed, I'm not doing nothing, I don't want to rest. So I'm in my bed and I'm thinking, I'm just gonna lay here. So my brother called me and my brother was like, okay, you're home? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'm gonna drop off some food for you. I'm like, what? So I'm thinking that he's gonna bring like a little container, like a little restaurant food or something. My brother brought trays. Like he just went to the restaurant and he's just like, I'm just gonna bring trays of food for you. So I got lunch, and I didn't make no kind of food yet. Okay. So I got food. I got food, like I got food, honey. He brought the tray. So I went to pick up the food outside and I'm like, why you got two bags? Just two bags of food. So honey, I got food for today and tomorrow. Mhm. Yeah, landscape. I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, y'all not gonna take me out nowhere. The food came to me. I'm like, God bless me. God sent the food to me. And nobody know. I don't gotta join no line. Do you have some lines? I don't have to join no lines to go nowhere. No, baby, I ain't joining no lines to go nowhere to go and do nothing. All I had to do is go outside. And let me tell you, I was feeling so comfortable. I went outside in my robe. I was like, bro, I went outside in my robe. I'm like, I yeah, because I was feeling some kind of way. I'm like, I don't want to put on no clothes on you. I didn't want to do one of that. I went outside in my robe. I was just like, I'm outside in my robe. I went and got my food and I came right back in. So right now I got food sitting right here, yeah. So bless y'all if y'all going out to have dinner and stuff and all sorts of stuff and y'all gonna be joining line and all sorts of stuff. So guess what happened? Um, anywho, Miss Tina here. Y'all don't know Miss Tina. Miss Tina is on my side. Miss Tina, I'm on two different platforms, so I'm like talking to this. Miss Tina is on this platform. She is mother, grandmother, great grandmother, great grandmother. Okay, bless her heart. You see how much that she hit mother, but you see what happened? She was a mother from this egg. You see, her title as great started out as this egg that I illustrated you this morning. Landscape. I illustrated you. If you're just coming in, you missed the illustration that I did. This illustration of how we as mother started out as this egg, as an egg. Okay, we started out as an egg. Okay, and what happened? From an egg, you became a mother. And a mother became a grandmother, and so forth, so forth, so forth, so forth, so forth. We just keep on going. Okay? I'm going to spend the rest of my day hanging out. I was going to do that. I was going to do that. I'm going to spend the rest of the day eating my food and relax myself too. That's what I'm going to do. I'm playing my music. My music is my music. I gotta have my music. So yeah, over here, we gonna start off over here because I'm on two different platforms. Yeah, over here. Thank y'all so much for out there. Y'all don't even have to go through no traffic today, honey. Just go put on which hat y'all want to wear today. Hmm? Y'all want to wear this hat? Be all classy. Which hat y'all want to put on? Y'all don't want to put on that? No problem. You want to put on this one? Huh? Y'all want to put on this one? Or y'all don't want to put on this one? Or you want to put on this one? Which one y'all want to put on? Anyone y'all fit to put on today. That's the thing about mothers. We wear different hats, baby. We wear different hats. We wear different hats. Yeah? We wear different hats. So whichever one, maybe you're like, I want to take off all hats. We don't want to do nothing. We just want to take off capes, everything, and just like chill like Messina. Messina, like, I'm just going to sit and chill for the rest of the day. Yeah? If you want to go cry somewhere, go ahead and cry. No problem. You want to hide your tears like this? Go ahead and do that. Anyway, you look at it, we as mother, eat a boo. We wear different hats, and because we wear different hats, I salute each and every one of you. Yes, I do. I salute you. Mothers, I salute you to the T. I salute you, Miss Tina. You know how I feel about you. I salute you to the T. Whether you are, and I'm going to say this, we're talking about biological mother, we're talking about grandmother, great grandmother, great grandmother. We're talking about godmother. Just to let you know, I'm going to let you know this before I go. Not only that I'm a godmother, I'm a I'm a grand godmother. If you don't know the title, y'all going to know it now, baby. I'm a grand godmother. If you ever heard about it, then you know what I'm saying. Have you ever heard of a grand godmother? That's me. I'm a grand godmother of two. Okay? Grand godmother is a title, is a position that I got blessed with twice. Honey. So you see, when you became when you became that little when you became that egg from that egg, you became mothers like so many times. I salute y'all. So it doesn't matter whether you're a grand god, whatever position. You see that when the word mother hit you, I raise my hat to you. I salute you. Everybody who's holding that part, anything with that mother, because from that mother you start adding different things to it, right? And not only the only time you add something at the end of that mother is when you start saying mother-in-law. Hello, somebody. Did anybody notice this? The only time you put something at the end of that mother is when you start saying mother-in-law. Everything is in front of that. Everything start making you bigger from that mother, grandmother, great grandmother. You start getting bigger from the front there. Really? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you became, when you start adding up to a mother, it's in the front. It's in the front. And it's in the front. So you start saying grand, your stepdaughter start with you. So guess what? You are a step godmother. You know what I'm saying? So you start getting different titles in the front. Right? So when you're getting big titles in the front of mother, don't take that lightly because grand is not no light stuff, right? The only time you get a word, a title at the end of mother is mother-in-law. I'm not touching that. I'm just not even going to touch that. I'm just going to say that's the only time you get something add to the tail of mother is the in-law part. Everything else is coming in the front. Godmother, grandmother, great grandmother, all of that is in the front. So simple mean, y'all gonna take that how y'all want. I'm just saying. Take that however you want. Regardless, that mother title, I'm telling you, I salute everyone who is holding the title down and up and and in and out and whatever. Once you're holding this title, I'm telling you, I salute you. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get me some food to eat. I'm gonna be playing my music, so y'all gonna be hearing my music, but y'all might not see me on screen. I'm gonna be closing on over here, right? Y'all gonna be hearing my music. Y'all gonna be hearing me talking because I'm gonna be somewhere preparing my food. So y'all might see me. You might see me in camera preparing my food. So that's one thing, right? Income. So whichever hat you want to wear today, go ahead. I give you permission to be the best version of yourself. And have a great day. Yes, ma'am. Have a great day too. Yes, ma'am. Relax yourself. I'm about to, I don't know, I'm about to do something. Because I told you I got blessed this morning with a lot of food. Um, I'm about to do something. I did. Sometimes I make my smoothie late and some days. So you're not gonna see me making smoothie. I'm gonna be doing something just now. Yeah. May God bless everyone. God bless your mothers. God already bless y'all. God already bless you. That's the reason why you can become mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, godmothers, Miss Tina, before you go, Miss Tina, you still here? Have you ever heard the title grand? Have you ever heard the title grand godmother? That's yeah. Have you ever heard the title grand godmother? There's a grandmother title, and I don't know a lot of people with that title. I don't know a lot of people with that position of a grand godmother. Um, but for those of you who got it, you probably don't even know that you have. But I do know I do. I have that title. I got that title. So salute to you, hi. So with that said, you get signed off. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up over here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love that you showed over here. See you on the next go around. Yeah, you over here. Love you so much. Thank you.